So here we have a tax question where we have James earning €48,000 every year, and he's taxed 20% on the first 30,000 and then 40% on the remainder, and he has a tax credit of 5,000, and so we're asked to calculate his take-home pay. And this is actually quite a realistic scenario in Ireland, at least. The first, I think it's 30,000 roughly, between 20 and 30,000 is taxed at around 20% or 21%, and then 40% after that, and it kind of goes up in bands. So this is quite a realistic kind of situation, although the numbers mightn't be as nice usually in real life. But we're basically going to start doing this now by first of all figuring out how much tax he's going to pay on the first 30,000. So we know on the first 30,000 he's going to pay 20%, and 20% of 30,000 is going to be 6,000. So that's the first chunk of tax he's going to pay is going to be €6,000. And now to begin to deal with the remainder, so this is kind of always the order I would do it in, is we just we can start to use brackets here. So we have 48,000 minus 30,000. So there's going to be to find the remainder, and that's going to be multiplied by 40% or 0.4. Now if we do our subtraction, just to simplify it a bit, when we subtract 30k from 48k, we're going to end up with 18,000. And so our goal now is going to be to find 40% of that, and that is going to be €7,200. And so to find our total tax, we're simply going to take our initial 6k, we're going to add on this value of 7,200, and that is going to give us a value of 13,200, which is how much tax he pays on his total salary of 48,000. And so now our final job is going to be to find out what his take-home pay is. And so to do this, we go back to our initial salary that he began with, which was 48,000, and we're going to subtract the total tax, which we worked out was going to be 13,200. And then our final step is going to be to add back the tax credits, which is like a discount on your tax. So we're going to add that back, and that's going to be 5,000. And so our final result when we do this is going to be €39,800. So that is going to be his take-home pay, James's take-home pay, and so that's going to be it for this question.